Listen, our next guest is a high school English teacher in Kansas. And now she's calling out her school district for the diversity training, which she says is just full of white shaming. Caedran Sullivan is with us. Right, Caedran, can you give me an example of white shaming?
Yes, I can. We have mandatory DEI meetings in our district, and we are required to go to these meetings, in which we also have PD, professional development sessions, where we go to sessions that we are supposed to take the information back to our classrooms and push it onto our students. And some of the names of these are navigating your privilege, social justice in your classroom, Black Lives Matter, creating a space to talk about race. We did the privilege walk, where we had to, based on things that are happening, show our privilege to staff, etc.
Now, you have to go to these meetings, right? You've got to do that.
Yes, they are mandatory. I asked about that, and we are required to go to these meetings, yes.
What's the response of teachers largely to this forced DEI training?
Well, the teachers, since we have to go, most teachers go and we listen to it, and we try. We try to go to these meetings with an open heart and do the best we can, in our classrooms. But it's kind of, there are some teachers that just don't believe that it's right, and there are other teachers that go along with it. So we just. I'm getting lots of support from teachers inside my school who are thanking me for finally bringing this up. So
I got to tell you that we reached out to the Shawnee Mission School District for comment. Here's what they told us in part. The article you referenced does not represent the beliefs and/or experience of the vast majority of staff who work at Shawnee Mission North, and misrepresents the work we are doing around diversity, equity, and inclusion. Okay, that's what the school board says. I'm going to move on from there, Caedran. Listen to this. Listen to what the governor of Virginia, Glenn Youngkin, said about Randy Weingarten and the COVID lockdowns. Roll that tape.
For Randy Weingarten to come out and say that they were trying to get schools open, well, let me tell you, this is counter to anything people believe. And in fact, she was probably my best support in getting elected, because they kept schools shut. Parents know it. They know the truth. They cannot spin their way out of this.
Hey, Caedran, what's your response to Weingarten's handling of the pandemic?
I haven't written lots about this topic, and I've been thinking about this for years. And I think the number one thing that teachers who feel the same way as I do is to stop paying union dues to the union. We do not, as teachers, we should not feel forced or compelled to fund the Democratic Party just because we teach. And so I would urge any teachers to stop paying to the union. It's corrupt, and
well, in your school district, do you have to join the union?
You do not have to join the union, although I have been called a freeloader for not joining the union, because the policies affect all of us as teachers. But it's
Okay, in the school district, what proportion of teachers are in the union?
I'm not 100% sure about that. I can't answer that. All I know is that we have representatives in our buildings, and we have the NEA represents our school. I mean, we have that in the district with policy. But I don't know how many people are a part of it. I do know that some people feel coerced to join the union.
Are any teachers leaving because of the woke policies?
Yes, there are teachers leaving. There is frustration inside the buildings. It's pretty miserable on many cases. But yes, I believe that the divisiveness of the DEI message is prompting just a culture of contempt in the building that is intolerable for many of us who work there and have worked there for a long time.
Not a good situation. And Caedran Sullivan, thank you very much for revealing it to us. That's a very interesting thing indeed. Thank you, ma'am. Hope to see you again soon.